It all started with a missing letter, just a single sheet of parchment, sealed in wax. It was supposed to reach Lady Eleanor's cousin in the city, but it vanished. The messenger swore he checked his bag 3 times before leaving. Yet, by the time he reached the city gates, it was gone. And inside that letter, secrets that could destroy Lady Eleanor, debts, scandals, whispers of inheritance disputes. The kind of words that, if repeated, would shatter her reputation. Suspicion spread like fire. That morning, only 3 people had been in her study: me, Clara, and Margo. We dusted her desk, polished her inkwell, and handled that letter again and again. Too many chances, she thought. Too much temptation. Her voice cut through the manor like a blade. Bring them to the cellar. The cellar was a tomb, cold, damp, and echoing with the drip of unseen water. Chains hung from the stone walls like silent threats. They shackled our wrists high above our heads, shoulders stretched tight, toes barely brushing the ground. My heart pounded so loudly I could hear it over the quiet. Clara stood to my left, trembling. Margo to my right, eyes wide and wet. Lady Eleanor stepped into the torchlight, her face calm, too calm. Behind her came Elra, Lena, and Maris, the senior maids we'd eaten with, laughed with. But tonight, their faces were blank masks. "One of you stole what was forbidden," Lady Eleanor said, her voice as smooth as steel. "Confess, or the truth will be taken from you." At first, it was so subtle I thought I'd imagined it. Elra's fingers barely brushed my ribs. Then again, and again. A sudden laugh burst out of me, sharp and uncontrollable. Clara squealed as Lena's fingers traced cruel, teasing circles along her sides. Margo jerked violently when Maris crouched low, dragging her nails across Margo's bare feet. The cellar filled with our helpless laughter. High, panicked, almost painful. The sound bounced off the walls like a twisted song. I begged them to stop. Clara gasped out denials between breathless giggles. But the touches only grew bolder, digging into every vulnerable spot, forcing laughter until it broke into sobbing gasps. Margo's screams cracked, her body shaking against the chains. Until finally, she broke. "It was me!" she cried, voice hoarse. "I took the letter. I just wanted to read it." I didn't mean for her to know. Lady Eleanor stepped closer, her gaze like a drawn blade. "And what did you read?" "Everything. The debts, the cousin," Margo whispered. "I swear I didn't tell anyone." Lady Eleanor raised a single hand. Instantly, the cellar fell silent. The fingers withdrew. The chains were unlocked, and we collapsed to the stone floor, shaking, breathless, and bruised by laughter instead of whips. "You'll return every torn scrap of that letter," she said quietly. "And you'll work double until the month's end. But remember this, if another secret slips," her voice dropped to a chilling whisper, "next time, it won't be laughter." We were sent back to our quarters without another word. That night, none of us slept. My ribs still ached with phantom touches. Clara wept quietly into her pillow. And Margo, she didn't speak at all. From that night on, whenever I passed Lady Eleanor's desk, I remembered the chains, the torchlight, and the echo of our own helpless laughter. Because in that house, even silence could be stolen from you.